So I have completed my graduation in electronics and communication engineer. So before saying my current field, I want to say something like I came from a non-IT background. So I was able to build a rewarding IT career with a great package. But it's all due to expertise I gained in software testing. So if I can achieve it, you can too. So this is my. So let's introduce yourself so that I came to know uh, where you are. I mean, are you working or not? How much you have experience and where you from? Anyone, guys, please? Saxena, Prajwal.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for this opportunity. Yeah, myself Prajwal. So I am from Bangalore. So where I have 3.5 years of experience in testing, manual and API testing. S-
Okay.
yeah, I'm working in a company. Uh, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Prajwal. Saxena, Kalyan,
Hello, ma'am.
Kesa.
Hello, ma'am. My name is
Yes,
Agras, currently working in Amanta Technology as a software engineer with 2 years of experience in manual and automation.
okay. Okay, Saxena, thank you. Kalyan, Kesa.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Kesa.
Uh, Hi. My name is actually Krishna. Okay. My last name is Desa. Yeah. So I have some experience with Salesforce and also with UI web development. Uh,
Okay. How much you have
uh,
experience?
3.5 years of experience.
2.5 years.
Three,
3. Okay.
3.5.
Yeah. Okay, Kesa. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Kalyan. Kalyan, are you there? Okay, Kalyan, no problem. Okay. If you're not comfortable to speak, you can uh, chat in a chat box. You can inform me in chat box, no problem. So I'm going to share my screen and I will represent, I'm going to represent my PPT. This is my some small preparation for this master class. Now it's visible, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. So eTech, I want to say something about my eTech. So eTech is an online education platform, so which helps students to learn new skills and which helps them in entering into the IT field. So I'm proud to represent eTech, a top tier education platform committed to helping students achieve success. So our Tosca automation testing course at eTech is specifically designed to prepare you for a career as a non-coding software engineer. So let's start with the software testing. What is that? So normally what we know that. So I'll just give a small brief explanation on the software testing, like manual on, and I will enter into automation testing. Okay. So what is that? It is a method to check whether the actual software product, actual software product matches, and it should meet with expected results, right? And to ensure the software product is defect free. So what does this mean? So our main goal is to check the software, whether the software is defect free. And the second thing is to need to remember that the actual result should be with expected results. Right? So this is all about software testing. Now there are two types of software testing that we do. One is manual testing and another is automation testing. So our main goal is to identify the errors, gaps, missing requirements. So we need to keep in mind about this main purpose. So let us understand what is manual way and automated way. Basically, manual way is nothing but the human sitting in front of a computer and then manually executing all test cases. But here in the automated way, we create a automated scripts and that script we run in automated way, right? So by run the automated scripts, we don't need any human interaction between that and automatically executes all test cases and checks, generates reports for us. But in the manual way, we have to do manually perform the test cases and execute it and then perform and then give a manual report, right? So it is like that. So if you go very deep about manual, we can see white box testing, black box testing. So levels of testing, like number of things are there, right? And performance testing, security testing. So I mean, if you go white box testing side, so it is testing the application, that internal structure of the application. Okay. And if you go black box testing, we don't do any internal structure or internal problems. Just, we only check for external features what that particular software is providing us. This is the basic intro of software testing. But what we know, what is a software testing? That okay. And why do we need to do a software testing? So what is the need for software testing? As you can see, the software testing is important because with that we can find bugs, errors of it, right? So we have to find it errors, bugs as early as possible before we deliver the product to the client. So with this software testing, we can easily find the bugs in an application because properly tested software product ensure the reliability, security, and high performance, which further results in time saving, customer satisfaction, and the cost effectiveness. So this is the way the software testing is important. But what is the need of software testing? So, as you know, software testing is needed to solve the errors, bugs in an application. But why it could be very expensive and dangerous? That's why it is called human loss. So there are many examples in history of human mankind. So due to software bugs in 2015, like a better plane, so F-35 was not able to target an enemy plane due to software bug. And one more example, like in 1999 April, so $1.2 million were lost in military satellite launch due to software bug. So now this was costliest accident ever in the history. So just because of a software bug. So this is why the software testing is very, very, very important. So there are number of benefits are there, but all we know what is manual testing. But here we have to discuss about what is Tosca automation testing. Let's start with that. So Tosca is a software tool used for automation testing, which means it helps checks if a software or application works correctly or not without doing all the testing manually. So it is developed by Tricentis company and it is very popular because we are seeing no coding here, easy to use, fast testing. And you don't need to be programmer to use it, okay? And it has very simple and user-friendly interface. You can save time by using this automation tool and by automating repetitive task, testing task. But what does Tosca do? Okay. So Tosca helps
Hello.
you. So you can test websites, web applications, mobile applications, desktop applications, API applications, and Salesforce, SAP. So Instead of clicking buttons or typing manually, Tosca performs these actions automatically. And it can help find bugs in software testing before it is released to user. And you can use the same test cases again and again. By using this tool, you can save time and efforts also. But why Tosca is very important for us? So it helps companies deliver high quality software faster, and we can reduce the chances of human errors during testing. And we can work with modern technologies and tools used in software development. So Tosca is perfect for beginners and professionals because it is easy to learn and very effective. So it is widely used by companies around the world, which means learning Tosca can open up great career opportunities for you guys. And now, but how Tosca works in practice, or how does Tosca works? So Tosca is a tool that helps test software automatically. Here, how it works in simple steps, we can say. So you can create a test cases. First, you tell Tosca what to check in the software, like buttons, text boxes, or what is the process. So this is done by using a simple drag and drop method. So no coding is needed here. And Tosca runs your test cases automatically. For example, it can click buttons, it can fill forms, or check if the pages load correctly or not. And after running the test cases, Tosca tells you if everything is working fine or not. If there are any problems, so it will display in execution logs. And once you create a test, you can use it again for similar tasks, saving time and efforts. And why should you learn this Tosca? So automatic test is faster than manual testing and easy to use for beginners. Many companies uses Tosca, so it is great for your career. And it works with different applications, like as earlier we said, and we discuss about these things and understand what testing is and how Tosca helps. And please, use Tosca to create and run simple test cases. And see, you can join a Tosca training program to learn step by step, and you can earn certificate like Tri-Scientist Tosca Automation Specialist to show your skills. And one more thing I want to discuss, like okay. At eTech, we offer a course on Tosca, one of the most popular tools for automation testing. So this course is designed for anyone who wants to learn how to test a software quickly and easily using automation. So Tosca is unique because it does not require coding skills, make it perfect for beginners and professionals alike. So what you will learn in this Tosca is first introduction to Tosca. So what Tosca is and why it is important for testing, and how Tosca helps test different software like web applications. So I'm the part of web applications. In my concepts, there are no mobile applications. There are no SAP, Salesforce. Okay, because my past experience is completely based on. I have worked on completely on web applications. I will take the applications which is really recording web applications. Okay, so like it is a shopping websites and vehicle insurance applications. So like that. So I will take that. I will show you. It is completely from day one to the last, whatever it is, 35 to 30 to 35 sessions are there. And in this duration, from day one to 35 sessions, it is completely practical, guys. So no more theoretical part. I will, whatever it is concepts in my list. So I will take that. I will give proper examples and real basis. Okay, real time examples, whatever we have done in routine routine basis, right? That thing also I will take the examples. I will correlate to each other, and I will tell you so how to create the scenarios, how to create the modules, how to create the test cases, how do you execute the test cases. So if in case there are repetitive tasks, so how you will do that, so how you will download the execution logs, how you will see that screenshots, everything. Okay. And so I mean, we can create test cases. First, learn to design how to create test cases without writing any code. Okay. Just understand how to execute test cases and check for errors. So managing test data. So means what? So learn to handle and reuse data efficiently during testing. and use Tosca to automatically test the software. You can save time and efforts. And you can learn how Tosca works with the tools like Jira and other software development platforms. So work on real life testing projects, practice creating and running automated tests step by step. So you can solve common problems you may face while testing. If you're beginner for Tosca, if you're new this one, this course will teach you the basics and automation. And you have already manual tester. So this course helps you move into automation testing roles. So anyone looking to learn a new skill and boost their career. So why learn Tosca means I'm telling once again here no coding needed. It is highly demand and versatile tool. So what included in my course is step-by-step tutorials on how to use Tosca, hands-on projects to practice testing. So preparation for certifications like Tricentis Tosca Specialist 1. So AS1, AS2. My concepts is completely related to AS1 and AS2 guys. Okay. And after these sessions, so if you want, and the e-tech provide you to write the test, to get the certificates AS1 and AS2. Okay. They help you. So after completing this course, you can work as automation test engineer, quality assurance tester, software tester, consultant. There are number of domains are there. At eTech, we make sure you learn through practical experience and expert guidance. By the end of this course, you will be confident in using Tosca and ready to start or grow your career in software testing. So at eTech, we offer a Tosca course designed to help you learn software testing with ease. Below, or whatever we give the details. So just note down this course 30 to 35 days, and classes are conducted like 1 to 1.5 hours. So it's completely based on your doubts and depends on your grasping power. Okay. And whatever the fee you check and please check with eTech, and whatever payment plans or installments are available to make it easy for you. So it is completely online classes. So learn from the comfort of your home. So there are no in-person classes are there. And what you will get, so training from professional experience in Tosca software testing. So real world examples and tasks to practice what you learn, and certification preparation, and access to study materials, recorded sessions, and one by one doubt clearing sessions. So I will provide the interview questions documents. I will provide the these live session videos, whatever we have done during sessions, whatever we have discussed, everything I will provide you. And so during sessions, whatever we have use the notepad. So anything, okay, links and files, I will share with you guys. And the one more question is everyone asking me how to install the Tosca. So don't worry, guys. You don't need to install by your own. I will provide the links. So first link is related to uh, register. So you have to register in Tricentis website. And second link is related to you get the license. Okay, just one click. So you will get the license. Okay. After you got the license, right? Then you have to install the Tosca in your system. So that the third link I will give you. So everything we will done during live session. And I want to show you practical. Everyone know, everyone asking me, so how it looks like and how the user interface of Tosca.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, one question is that,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah,
ma'am,
success.
what is basically Tosca is because in automation we simply write a script in C and Java. And what is basically Tosca? I don't understand. What is the basic uses of it there? Please can you explain?
Yeah, sure. So after install Tosca in your system, right? So this is the Tosca commander. Okay, you have to search Tosca commander, and this is the Tosca tool. So you should use after installation. So this is the first page, and it looks like, this is user interface. And what you will see, So let's understand practically. So Tosca is one of the popular testing platform which is developed by Tricentis company, and it accelerates testing with the no-code approach and scriptless for end-to-end automation. So this tool is used for both functional testing and non-functional testing, and it also supports a graphical user interface, command line interface, and application programming interface. So what are the important features? So fast execution and capable of continuous testing approach, and it supports agile methodology. So decreases regression testing time and maximizes maintainability and reusability. So ability to integrate with the third-party tools. So test development is easy as it follows scriptless test automation. So multiple features in one tool, and we can see scriptless automation, and it supports multiple platforms. So drag and drop functionality is easy to learn and user friendly graphical user interface. So there are mainly we will see four main components of Tosca. This is one Tosca commander and Tosca executor, Tosca xscan, test repository. So first we will see Tosca commander, how it works. So I will give just brief explanation of Tosca commander. What is that? So it is one of the essential part of this tool for developing, managing, and analyzing test cases. So it is the core backbone of the Tosca test suite. So that's why, I mean, here it is used for creating projects. The Tosca commander build with the different sections, such as you can, I mean, if you enter in one project, right, you can see different sections like requirement section, module section, test cases section, test case design section, execution, and issues. I will show you. And apart from this, we will see Tosca xscan. So if I mean by using, I mean, when you executing the test cases, right, when you creating the modules, you will see one another pop-up window that is called Tosca xscan, and it is used for scanning input fields and save the information as modules for Tosca commander. And Tosca executor. So Tosca executor means it is used for executing the test cases that have been developed under system. And test repository. So it is used for saving all the workspaces like test objects, test cases. So in order for several testers to work at the same time, the test repository is necessary. So actually, what we will see, and it uses model based testing. So before that, I want to say one thing, like if you use different, I mean other testings like Selenium, so we should use different tools like, right? So if you have any idea on that. So for requirement analysis, for defect tracking, we use Jira tool. For reports, we use TestMG. So for automation, we use Selenium. But Tosca, it is a single platform. Single platform means from end to end, like requirement analysis, next designing, coding, test execution, reporting, and closure. So we will see everything in one platform only. So it is called as end-to-end automation platform. And it uses model-based testing. So what is model-based testing? So, I mean, see, if you see other automation tools, there is no particular model. So we just simply write code and we are going to execute that code. But in Tosca, it is completely no code and scriptless. But what we will do here? So whatever we want to do automated of the application, first we scan the application, we create a modules, we will arrange the modules in a sequence manner. And by using that modules, we will create the test cases and executed it. Okay. So Tosca commander, here when we create, execute and organize in Tosca. So first we will plan, then we will write the test cases. And first we will create modules and we will write the test cases. We develop the test cases and executed them. And that reports like test summary reports generated in this Tosca commander. So once you enter the Tosca commander, then you will get these different sections for every task. So here, one more point is I want to say, so these are projects that we have done with other people's, and this is create new option. So here we can create a new workspace and this window to create a new project, whatever you want to work upon. So I will go through with small explanation with this pop-up window. So here, see, you can see here also see create new workspace is there. and select type of repository. So here in this, there are multiple inputs we need to give. In these multiple inputs, we will be see what are the different kinds of workspaces. In Tosca, whatever the project that you are create, it is called as workspace only. So that means where exactly you go in to locate the space you work, which you are trying to work upon. So this is the workspace window. So here there are two types of workspaces, single user workspace and multi-user workspace. So let us understand. So first option, what is that? Select type of repository. And by default, it will select none. None means it is a single user workspace. And you could see the names of databases also, SQLite, Oracle, MS SQL Server, DB2. So, so these names of database are present under the repository. And see, I told you a repository means storage or database where your project gets stored. So whatever the project creating that, we will go and store in this repository. Now we are going with a single user workspace only. It means we don't select any database. It is treated as a single user workspace. So whatever the project that you are creating, it will be accessing only by you, because we are not we are located at a different places, right? And everyone has their own laptop, and everyone created one project and work on this Tosca. So when you are created single user workspace, only yourself can access the project what you have created. Other cons can be able to see the project whatever you have created in your workspace. You have to use only by yourself, and it is accessed by a single person. Then what is called multi-user workspace? It means whatever the project that we create a multi-user workspace. As a single user, we are not selecting any database. For a multi-user, we can select any database. As soon as, if I see, I have selected this one. So the inputs has been changed. So there are various options. So in real time, when you're working on this Tosca, whatever whatever the projects, that company creating that, so that will be multi-user workspace only. So because multi-user means maybe in a project there are 10 people or 12 people, right? So everybody can access the same project. So they want to access this Tosca and they want to access the project which is created for everyone. So whenever they select any kind of repository as a database, so you have to use this one only. So we are not creating any multi-user workspace. We don't have any access database. So in live sessions, we will use single user workspace, and you already know that what is single user, right? And this schema, basically for every database, there is one schema, right? And on the schema only, they will build the database. It should have schema name, versions, dynamic server, port address, all these things built upon your server. So then only the database will be built. So when you select any kind of database, you need to enter the schema name of the particular database. And this connecting string, when you click on this one, see. So here, server address, database, user ID, password, we need to fill the inputs to connect the database. So after that click, after that you enter these details. These details also provided by your TL or manager what. So I mean, the company provide you these connection strings, and after that you have to click on test connection of, later you will connect with the multi-user workspace. Now, so here create new workspaces, and this is by default path, and select new for new thing. You have to give a name, new workspace name, and when you click on this checkbox, so this is very important. Most important point you need to remember here. So you can see here the standard.tsu. So I will discuss with, in main sessions, what is standard.tsu. Okay. So Tricentis uses Agile methodology to build Tosca, right? And it uses model-based data-driven framework. If you just predefine functionalities, like as part of predefined functionalities, Tosca has given some standard predefined functionalities. There is no need of creating new things on your own. And it does not require the new things, only certain new things already Tricent is created and they have given to us. So if you want to include certain new standard predefined functionalities which is given by Tricent to us, you need to click on this checkbox. If you don't, you will not be able to use standard predefined functionalities. And standard.tsu, like here TSU means Tosca subset. When you see the text box, I mean test document, Excel file. So test document, if you save a file, it will take it as .txt. And if you use Excel file, .xlsx, if you notice. So like that, if you download or if you want to import or if you want to export anything, then if you want to share anything with anyone, then it will save as .tsu. Okay. So after click on OK, then it will take a few minutes and it will create new workspace and it will import standard.tsu, standard modules. Okay. Now see, I will enter in one project so that you can get the clarity on that. So these are some modules that I have already created in previous batches. And these are test cases. So as I said, so you will see some modules, some sections inbuilt. Okay. These module sections, test cases, test case design, execution, scratchbook. Here we will get the results when you are executed the test cases. And moreover, you will see other sections are there like issues, reporting, requirements, test planning. So these are apart from these sections, you will see this. But what is the thing? We are not using this one, but I will explain how to use this. And I mean, what is this? Sorry. I will explain how to use this one and why we are not using these issues, requirements, and test planning everything. So we will discuss also um, how to create test planning, what we have, what we will do in requirement section, what we will do in issue section, everything we will discuss in the end of the sessions. First we will discuss about these modules, later test cases, and then test case design, execution, and scratchbook. Every time we will use this one. And first, modules. Here there are multiple options are there, like search, project, scratchbook, object, sections also. So why this theme is disabled? So this is also one important thing. And import. Am I audible, guys? Kalyan saying he can't hear my voice.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
I think Kalyan, you're getting problem from your end only. Please check your mic and earphones. So we will discuss about these options: import, export, and so here tools, bufferware. What is bufferware? So what is the uses of this bufferware? And one more thing. So what is the important things we need to remember? That also we need. We will discuss. And during live sessions, I will tell you what is the important questions based on concepts. Important questions means it is related to interview questions only. So I will tell you based on concepts you have to note down after the sessions. Okay. And I will provide a document also. It is not related to whatever we have discussed the questions. Okay. During live sessions. That also you have to note down. And after that, whatever I have provided the documents, you have to see that you have to prepare on that questions. Okay. And next, what is modules? So let me just give some explanation on that. So I am going to start automation with these modules. So module is a group or a collection of attributes. You can see it. I have already collected the objects. Okay. This objects is related to web applications. So when you scan the application, right? So you have to uh, identify the objects as per the requirement. Okay. And my requirement is related to this one. So it is a group of collection of attributes. Basically, attributes are nothing but controls, whatever you can say, controls, objects, elements. So whatever the terminologies you want to speak, you can say. So modules contains the technical information which are present in the application. By creating this module, I'm going to grab or collect the technical information of the objects or attributes which are present in the application. But why do we need to create a modules? The Tosca automation tool does not require any coding language or scripting language. If I don't write any coding, if I don't write any scripting, then how will I do automation? I can do automation to have something right to do the automation. So modules of the application will be created instead of scripts and any coding language. So I'm just going to create a module of the application. It means how the application will be reacting in the runtime. Okay. And if you take any application like shopping website, so first you will open a URL, right? And click on register. That means capturing the runtime behavior of the application is called as a module. But why we need to create it? Because we are not writing any coding, any scripting. Then you need to have something to start, correct? Then you are going to capture the application in the form of your modules. So I will give an example like someone has asked you to visit some address without giving the address. You can't visit that place. So you need to have some information, right? So if I want to also automate the application, I need to have an information about the controls which are present in the application. So that thing I'm going to create them as a modules. So this is the reason. So why we are going to work on these modules. So we take a sample application by Tricentis. Tricentis itself has created one sample application for the people who want to learn Tosca, but it does not mean that you not should use any other application. You can use any application, whatever you are convenient. Okay. And see. So after this creating modules, by using these modules, we have to create test cases. And this, the most important thing is the standard modules. So there are three things: T-box automation tools, T-box X engines, test data service. If you open that, and some basic Windows operations, how to take the screenshot, how to set T-box entities means um, how to pass the some keyboard commands when you are using, when you're creating, developing the test cases. And there are some T-box Windows operation and what is the usage of this T-box save as, how to save your file by using the standard module and buffer operations. This is also very important and file operations. So I will tell you one few standard modules during during developing the test cases. And here T-box extensions. So these are all. See, we will discuss about this file, Excel file, Excel PDF. So we can download the. I mean, if you get the data through Excel or if you get any data through PDF or file, then how to fetch the data, how to create the modules by using the data, and how to create the test cases, how you will execute that. So after execution, how we'll see the execution logs also, and how you download the reports, everything we will see in the main sessions. Okay. So in my concept, we will really, the concepts is related to Excel and PDF, text document, everything. But we are not going to database. So for that, we have credentials and we have, we have to accessible for database, right? So it is single user workspace. Here we will work upon that. And you can see already one created registered user into an application. It is one uh, test case. How, and this is related to dynamic expressions. There are in main session, there are some syntaxes are there. So you have to use it. See, so I will explain how you will create the syntaxes. Okay. and some synchronization concepts are there, and table operations are there as well. So how we will perform if you're facing the tables, so how we will perform the table operations. It will look like this. Okay. And we will learn end-to-end test cases. How, I mean, from starting to open URL to the end step, and login functionalities. What are the best practices and web table elements? This is also table related, operations. So libraries, how we will create libraries, business parameters, conditional statements, if else, that part also, looping statements, do while loop statements, buffer operations, PDF, file, everything is there, and test case design. So test case design, here we will maintain the data. What is the test case design? So already I told you, right? Test case design means that test data which are required to execute any specific test cases. And we can kept in test case design. So if you click on that, I have maintained some data. So we will maintain the huge, if you have huge data, then we can maintain here. And this data you will link with the test cases. But how to do it? You will see that. Okay. This is all test case design related test cases. So you have to link with these test cases and how you'll perform that, and execution as well. So this is execution related things. How you will perform that, and how you will use this execution section. So that also we will discuss in main sessions. Any doubts? Any queries on that? And this scratchbook, I want to tell you. So scratchbook is used to perform trial runs while creating the test cases. So it allow us to execute the scripts in test case folder level, test cases level, and test step level. So it displays the flash status of the execution, and execution status will not be stored anywhere. If you close the scratchbook status window, we cannot see those results again. But if you want to see, then you have to execute in execution section. That also I will tell you. We will discuss. If you execute the test case from Scratchbook, we will just see the flash status. And once the Scratchbook is closed, we cannot check the status again. And we cannot download the execution reports in Scratchbook. But if you execute from execution section, we can keep track of execution status, and we can also download the reports, and we can also verify the screenshots in the reports. Okay. Any queries? So Saxena, I hope you have some doubt, right? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, my doubt is clear, but actually I want to know that how Tosca will perform automation. We will use the XPath and based on Tosca any UI so that it can be automated.
You can automate UI. So UI also we will see during live sessions how we will automate the user interface, and yeah, I will tell you. So you
Ma'am, actually manual testing we should perform using Postman and other tool also, but how Tosca will perform automation? That I want to know
We
that.
don't need any postman here. So because if you take any other things, so postman is not included in this, because that's why I tell you it is completely one platform. So it supports multiple things. So why we are using the postman? Can you
Ma'am,
just
Postman is basically used for API testing. We see that if any API is successful or not, or it is showing bad request, or it is API is not working.
yeah.
In that is that we use Postman, and for test cases we use test trail to write the test cases. Ma'am, can you please show how automation can be performed in Tosca? Because I want to
I
know
think,
that.
yeah, that is also I have explained, right? So we don't need any other tools. Okay. It is completely single platform. So we have to, when you entered in Tosca, right? The first thing, if you take one application, okay, and one more thing is tool, okay, you have to interlink each other by using Xcan window. For example, say I'm going to create, I mean, you have one application, right? You have to test on that application. So see, Xcan window is opening right now. It is used to scan the input fields. I'm going to select one application. Okay. Now what happened? This Xcan window capture all the controls, all the elements, everything. So you will see all objects, all controls in Xcan window, and you can see here also. So whatever it is, the whatever the controls are present in this application, everything captured by Xcan window only. And there are two options. If you want to identify any controls, anything, so by using daemon, you can directly select on that as per the requirement, and you can select directly also. It is not at a matter. And by, I mean, after identify the controls, right? For example, I'm going to select some controls. Okay. So there is a register functionality I want to perform. So there is just, I want identify some controls. So I have already, so disable this option. I have identified, right? So I want to perform on register functionality. So this is control I want it. So this is unique also. See, the selected item is unique. So why it is showing unique? So there are no duplicates on that with the same name. So that's why. If there are any duplicates, let how see, and you will see how you have, I mean, you have to make unique the controls. After that, you can create the modules. After that, you have to create the test cases. But so before that, what you will, I mean, what is the use of highlight section and identify by properties anchor image. These four properties are very, very important. So by using these options, right, you can, I mean, you have to make the unique controls. And what is self-healing properties? What is the uses of filter items? Filter, search, everything is there. And identify by property. This also very important. So by default, see, if you click on register, so by default, it will select some options. So inner text tag. So what is the best practice comes under uh, uh, this technical properties. So class name, what is class name, href, ID. So there are multiple options are there, multiple names are there, multiple properties. So if you want to make unique, for example, if I remove this one inner text, so what happened? So it turns into orange color. But why? So you can see the selected item is not unique. So why it is showing that? So if you're not making unique, then you can't create the modules. So instead of scripts, instead of coding, first you have to create the modules. Okay. So if you want, if you do a proper creating modules, then you can perform the test cases.
Okay,
So if I
ma'am.
select a class name, see, this is, I mean, there is no mandatory to select only one option. You can select multiple options by to make unique the controls. So after making it, then you have to save it and close it. The module has been created. You can check it also.
Ma'am, my one doubt is, ma'am, if suppose an Flipkart application is there, so we can take like module in Tosca and perform if any build is came, like we can perform sanity and smoke testing also on that Tosca platform.
Yes, we can perform sanity testing. We can perform smoke testing. We can perform uh, regression testing. Okay, there are a number of levels of testing are there, as we know. So here, whatever you take testing, okay. So if you are going to test like build is stable or not, and if you are going to test the performance testing, security testing, regression testing, so exploratory testing. So what we are doing here, it is not really, we are not talking about testing. So we can perform anything, but for testing, you have to create the modules, right? You have to create the test cases. If you take something like smoke testing, so smoke testing, what we have done here, and we are taking any sanity testing. So smoke testing, we are testing the stable, the build is stable or not, right? After smoke testing, we have done sanity testing. So if you take one testing, so for that one testing, so you have to create the modules and you have to create the test cases. Okay, testing is, what you have, what you will go, what you will choose the testing, that is clarity. But for testing, so how to create the modules, how to create the test cases by using this Tosca tool. So this is the thing I want to get clarity. We can perform any testing, but in this Tosca tool only. We cannot, we don't require any other tools. You got it? Saxena?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Yeah. See, you can take any testing. Okay. So you can perform in a single platform in this tool only. Before that, you have to create the modules, you have to create the test cases of smoke testing. You have to create the modules, you have to create the test cases for sanity testing. Okay. So, but whatever you created it as per the requirement.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Yeah. Any queries on that?
No, ma'am, no.
You get the clarity, right?
Yes, ma'am, I know the use of Tosca.
Okay. So you have, manual testing, you have an experience or what?
Ma'am,
API testing also.
I have experience in manual testing, API testing, regression testing, but I want to learn automation testing because I use only 30% automation in my organization. So that's why I want to learn automation testing.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay, guys. And any queries on that?
No, ma'am, no.
Okay. And
Ma'am,
please, yeah,
uh,
currently
currently you are working on automation or performing manual testing?
automation.
Okay.
And yeah. So it is whatever I have tested, right? It is related to functional testing. So I have, non-functional testing in my company. There are the separate team, but I'm the part of functional testing.
Yes. Ma'am, non-functional testing is basically performance testing like JMeter, load learner that is used in for to build stability of the product.
Yes, correct. But security, recovery testing. So there are, they need very advanced peoples. So that's why. So security testing is not a simple thing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Security testing is basically to find that if any attacker does not attack the site and our feature is properly worked on that.
Yes, correct. So we need the expert. They need more experienced candidate for security testing. So that's why I'm not the part of a security. So whatever I have doing and I'm doing and have done, which is completely related to functional testing only.
How much experience do you have in functional test?
Seven.
Okay.
Yeah. So where you from actually?
Ma'am, I am currently working in Gurugram. My hometown is
Location?
Lucknow.
Bangalore?
No, hometown is ma'am Lucknow and currently working in Gurgaon.
Gurgaon. Okay. Okay, Saxena.
Thank
And
you.
then any queries, any else that you want to discuss with me?
No, ma'am, I have resolved my queries.
Okay. Then see, if you're excited about these opportunities, please don't miss this chance to enroll in our course. Just contact with eTech. And thank you for participating in today's masterclass. And we hope you gain useful insights and felt inspired. And here at eTech, we help you to start a successful career in data management. Okay. And see, and I want to tell one more thing. Um, if you have any questions, I encourage your questions and discussions and expect everyone, to actively participate and contribute to respectful learning environment. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know all of you, and I hope we can create a great learning experience together. So feel free to ask questions if you have concerns or ideas. Okay.
Ma'am, how much is the cost of this course?
Yeah. Please contact with the eTech member whose name is Muhammad Zahir. So he will tell you, he will guide you everything.
Okay,
So do you
ma'am.
have any contact of that person?
No, ma'am. Actually, I got a link from eTech. On that, I get a link and join this session.
Okay. So I will give the contact number.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
I have wrote down in chat box.
And when course will
This
start?
is sorry,
Ma'am,
due
when this Tosca automation call will start?
sessions.
Yes, ma'am.
So April 4th will start. Okay. And
Okay, ma'am.
this number is Muhammad Zahid number. So please contact with them. And whatever you have doubts which is related to any duration, any fees, okay, installments or plans, okay, payment plans. So please
Ma'am,
discuss with
the session will
Muhammad
take in
Zahid.
evening or the session will take in evening or in morning because currently
It
I'm
is
working in a.
depend.
uh,
I think it is a morning batch. There are flexible timings. One morning batch, one evening batch.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is my number. If you have any doubts, okay, any queries or any ideas, you can ping me in WhatsApp.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Because I have many doubts related to testing, so that's
Yeah, please. Ping me in WhatsApp if you have any doubts. Okay,
okay,
I'll
ma'am.
clear it.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, Saxena. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, ma'am.
So
Thank
I
you,
hope
ma'am.
we will meet in main sessions.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah. Thank
It's
you.
nice to talk to you. Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Nice to talk with you. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.